How you guys doing? I've actually had a couple requests if I could post a tutorial on how to play Carly by Promise of Redemption. Just a warning, I've never had like guitar lessons or any kind of training on playing. I just play everything by ear, so I don't know chords or anything that I could really just tell you guys. So I'll do my best just to kind of show you how to play it. It's actually a pretty easy song. Let's start out with an intro. The best way I could describe it is you're going to start out with like a reverse power chord. Like I said, I'm not savvy on names of chords or anything like that. So basically you're going to start out with 9, 7, and 9. It's going to look like that if you can see it. So you're going to have 9, 7, and 9. These three right here. You're going to start out by finger picking. If you guys listen to his strumming, you guys will be able to figure that out. It's not too bad. Then you're going to have an open B string. So it's going to sound like this. And then you're just going to move down to 7, 5, 7. And then you're just going to go to 5 and 4. So right here and right here. So you're going to have an open G and B string on that. And then you're just going to come down to 3 and 2 and just do a strum. So it's going to sound like this. So then now the verse, it's actually the same, pretty much the same chords as the intro. You're going to start out with 9 and 7, and I kind of leave like the B string open a little bit, and it gives you a little bit fuller sound. You can play around with it and play it however you want, but just like I said, you figure out his strumming. You're going to start out with 9 and 7, and you're just going to drop down to 7 and 5. So it's going to start like this. And then you're going to go down to 5 and 4. And then you're actually going to come up to 10 and 9. So it's going to go 9 and 7, 7, 5, 4, 5, 4, and then 10, 9. So it's going to be like the reverse power chord for these two. And then you're going to drop down to the 5 and 4, and then 10 and 9. So just figure out his strumming. It's actually not too bad. That's the first one, and then the second one you're actually just going to come back down to the 3 and 2. So it's going to, the whole verse is actually going to play like this. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. So that's the whole verse. You just play that over a couple times, and then the chorus is actually going to be the 3rd fret on the B string and the E string, and you're just gonna play all the other ones open. And then you're gonna come down to a D chord, and then you're just gonna come back up. So that's the chorus, and you can figure out his strumming, but it's going to sound like this. And then you just go back into the verse, and it exits out with the chorus. So that's pretty much the whole song. The only other thing is that it has the little riff on the intro and on the little bridge, and that's actually pretty easy. You're gonna start down here on the G string, and it's gonna be 11, 12, and 14. So it's just you're gonna kind of use a little bit of hammering, but you'll figure out the picking once you listen to the song. So you're gonna start up here, 11, 12, and 14. It's gonna go like this. And then you just keep playing that. Like I said, you just gotta figure out the picking. And then the only thing at the end of the little riffs, he comes up here, and this would be 12, and then you're gonna hammer to 14. So it's gonna sound like this. Get closer so you guys can see. Right here is gonna be 12, or yeah, sorry, 11. So it's gonna start out here. And then the other little riff that he plays in the bridge, it's the same chords right here. It's just played a little bit different. So the intro, little intro riff is going to play like this. And then the bridge riff just plays a little bit faster, and there's a little bit more hammering to it. So it's just going to sound like this. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I'll play it one time through so you guys can kind of see, and hopefully it'll help you guys a little bit with the strumming. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So here's Carly.